This mod review is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. So this video is for all you John Deere fans out there. I've got the John Deere 8000i series forage harvester, complete with several forage harvester attachments. There we go. And this mod is a convert over from Farm Sim 17. And it's got some pretty cool options up its sleeve here. First off, if we hold down the left mouse button and we go up and down, we can open and close the door like so. It's pretty cool. Now if we take a look at the lights here, we've got first stage lights, we've got second stage lights, we've got third stage lights, and if we pipe out, also we'll have a light here on our pipe. In fact, we've got 3 lights on our pipe, so this thing will light up the night. Got ourselves beacons, 4 ways, front and back. Let's turn off our 4 ways. We have brake lights, but we do not have reverse lights with this. And then with it, we've got a 9-meter chaff head. We have a 6-meter chaff head over here. We have a 4-meter and a 5-meter pickup reel. And then we've got the Profi Cut mower attachment, Profi Cut 620. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at these things in the shop. So if we go to vehicles and then forage harvesters, we've got the John Deere 8000 series, $215,000. Wow. So we've got the Rattle Smash F2650, comes in 650 horsepower. We've got the New Holland FR780, comes in at 775 horsepower. And we've got the Krone Big X 1180, comes in at 1,156 horsepower, $515,000. We've got the John Deere 8000 series, starts in at 380 horsepower for $215,000. But do note, we do have this $1,000 per day cost associated with it. And that's where I'm telling you that this is a 17 convert, because we know in 19, vehicles do not have daily costs associated with them anymore. So would like to see folks that do conversions from 17 to 19 to get rid of this daily cost. I mean, it just isn't part of the game economy anymore. So, of course, we have the 8100i, and under engine setups, 380 horsepower, we can actually go to the 8200, the 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then the 8800 chip, and back to the 8100i. So fully equipped, we are at 975 horsepower for $412,000. Still a pretty good deal for a forage harvester. Now, let's take a look at some of these other options. So under design, we can get normal or register license plates. So we get a plate on the front and a plate around the back. Go back to normal. Under no logo, if we click logo, we get the Agravis logo here on the chute and on the body of the harvester. And then under wheel brand, we have Trelleborg standard or wide tires. And then we go to Michelin, and we have a choice of standard or wide. But interesting enough, we don't get wide tires if we pick wide tires. If we look at the log, we do not see an entry here showing that we have any type of error. It's just we're not seeing the wide tires. I think maybe the wrong tire options are maybe specified in the XML. So this is one of the things that I hope gets fixed in an update. Real briefly, we'll talk about another one that I hope we get fixed in an update here real soon. But overall, the mod is completely functional for what its purpose is. Let's take a look at the attachments that we get with it. So if we go to Tools and then Forage Harvester Headers, first header is the 390 plus, $38,000. It is a steal of a deal for a 9-meter forage harvester header. If we take a look at some of these other 9-meter headers, they're all $120,000. But this one is $38,000. But again, it has a cost per day of $20 per day. Go ahead and look at this. Now, another thing that I hope they get fixed is the header doesn't show up here in the store. We can buy it and it shows up just fine, but it doesn't show up here in the store. There are no configuration options on this particular header. Then we've got the John Deere 686, which is a 6-meter chaff header or corn header. It shows up here in the store just fine and dandy. And what I like about all of these headers is they have some wear on the bottom on these skid plates and everything, which I think is a really nice detail. Then we have the Profi Cut 620 mower. So it is 6.2 meters, $27,500 compared to the other mower attachments at $38,000 a piece. So it is also a pretty good deal. Here it is in the shop. Now I will tell you that I have not been able to get this thing to mow. I don't know what the deal is. I put it in the field, put it on the meadow, I turn it on, and it just doesn't cut the grass. Tried it on a couple different maps, it still just doesn't cut the grass. So I actually considered not doing a mod video on this until it cut the grass, but I thought to myself, well, there's plenty of other aspects of this mod that work just fine. Just as long as I point out this little caveat that right now this doesn't seem to cut. This one doesn't show up in the store, but when you buy it, it works just fine. And there are no errors on either of these. When you turn this on and you run it through the grass, you don't get any errors in a log. It just doesn't cut the grass. I don't know what's going on. We've got the John Deere 659 pickup head, and it is 5-meter working width. Then we have the 649, which is a 4-meter working width. So I've got all of these set up in various stages on the map, and I wanted to just run through and show you all of these working. First one we're going to take a look at here is the corn header. We've got the 6-meter header, and this does have a rear hitch on it. Just go ahead and disconnect. This does have a rear hitch, and you can see that I was connected to the big Annaberger field liner trailer. Let's go ahead and turn this on. See, we are shooting chaff into this trailer. The in-game forage harvesters all have hitches on the back, but none of the hitches seem to work. So the fact that this one actually has a working hitch is a pretty good sign also for this mod. All right, now let's go ahead and run over here to the next one that we've got set up here. And I've got a little bit of grass. You can see it down there. You can see the windrow here. So this grass is already been mowed. I just didn't pick it up. Advanced into the next day from when I had already set this stuff up, and I've got grass growth. Turn it on. You're going to see I'm going to be able to shoot grass into the trailer. And again, I've got the trailer attached to the back here. I've got I've got a different trailer attached to the back. I deliberately picked a different trailer just so you would see that, it wasn't a once and done fluke that we were able to connect to that trailer. Let's see here. Do I have... So I've got the mow header here, and if we look at it in the shop, okay, you'll see that this is supposed to be able to mow grass, wheat, barley, canola, oats, and soybeans. Okay, well, I've got a canola field right here. We turn it on. Okay. What do you know, guys? This was not working for me the other day, but she's working now. Well, forget that caveat about this mower header not working. I don't know why it wouldn't work the other day. There you go. We are working it now. Why we demonstrate things, right? So there you go, guys. We've got the John Deere 8100i or 81 or 8000 series, should I say, forage harvester. Got an abundance of John Deere attachments to it. Has a rear hitch. Yet another trailer. It's a Joskin trailer, so we've seen 3 different trailers all connect to the back of this thing. And of course, you could use a trailing tractor or a following tractor to get the job done also, should you so wish. You guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this mod? You can find a link in the description to the ls-portal.eu. It took me a little bit of research to figure out where on the world this mod was first posted by the mod author. You're going to find it all over the internet on all kinds of other mod sites. All of them, for the most part, have just been reposted by other people. So please go and get it from the lsportal.eu site. You don't need to be a member. It is safe. There's no pop-ups or anything. Until next time, happy farming.